What's up, guys? This is Tristan Kalina here, Young Pressure Washer, aka Young Pressure. And today we're going over the 5 things that I've learned in year 2 of going full time pressure washing. And this is the year 3 of full time service based industry, as year 1 was landscaping. It's kind of like a half year because I finished up college and everything. AKA, you see the Dragon Baseball. Shout out to Paris Juco. but this is going to be more of like a podcast setting today. So we'll go over our couple of things that we've learned. And number 1 is find a couple of people you trust and talk to them basically all the time about your goals, how the week's going, how the day's going, how things can be fixed up or what they're doing right. And you kind of want to be on the bottom pole of that totem pole. I've had a lot of people come to me and I'm like, damn, y'all are really, really smart. But I've had to force myself into groups and talk to people that are just doing substantially higher than me and pick their brain all day long. You're going to learn so much from these types of people. And this is easily the number 1 thing that I've learned, and basically I can contribute to a ton of the success thus far in the pressure washing business. Talk to a ton of people, find whoever it is, and talk to them relentlessly every single day. I mean, I'll get a call when I'm on the road, and he's like, it's one of my buddies, and he's like, hey man, like, $2,500 a day or $4,000 a day, like, and we're just chopping up on how he got the job, what the job consisted of, and we're just chopping it up. So find a group, and that is the number 1 thing that I have definitely learned through this pressure washing journey. So number 2 is make marketing fun, not boring. We as humans love to just see the before afters and everything like that, but like, don't be a robot when it comes to this stuff. Don't be robotic and don't be a system. Be an actual person, because people like buying off of people. And when you can make marketing fun and relatable and enthusiastic and charismatic, people will buy off you just organically. So a good example of this is broadcasting you or broadcasting your workers working. A lot of people like seeing other people work, and getting creative as in you can show before afters, but start editing your videos, put some cool music in there, start tagging people, start making some jokes on your Facebook pages, your Google pages. People like to see that you're an actual personality rather than just some robot that posed before and afters. Make marketing fun and enjoy it. I like to put a favorite hobby column in my website form so that I can relate to the customers whenever they hit me back up, or whenever I follow up with them. It's like, hey, my favorite hobby is soccer. Hey, did you see Ronaldo the other day? He scored 3 goals. It's like, you can start to relate to these guys and make marketing more fun rather than boring. So that's number 2. Number 3 is fish in the big pond, not the little pond. And this might be the most important one, because I got approached from my competitor and I was doing a commercial property and I definitely underbid it. And he was like, dude, you've got to scratch all the $300 jobs and $400 jobs and start fishing in the $10,000 range and the $12,000 and even the $100,000 contracts. Because when you do that, because you're allocating the same energy throughout the entire day. And if you're allocating your energy towards the small jobs, you're going to just finish off smaller. And if you're allocating your energy to the bigger jobs, that's where you're going to find the bigger profits and just get the business to flow a lot more like a business rather than a job. So fish in the big pond and allocate your energy and focus towards finding bigger and better clients. That is definitely number 3. Number 4 is learn how to fix stuff when it breaks. And this was definitely a hard lesson for me to learn, because there's been so many jobs where a hose breaks down and I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. I have to call other people up, going back to number one, and they would teach me how to do it. But learning how to fix stuff when it doesn't go right, and learning how to fix stuff, and you can do that, and you could speed up the learning curve by just watching videos on YouTube or informing yourself relentlessly and just educating yourself each and every single night over the industry, because you learn something new every single day. It's actually pretty impressive. But you got to learn how to fix stuff when it breaks, because inevitably it's going to, and you're going to make mistakes in this industry, especially going full time and stuff. You know, you're going to make mistakes in any industry that you do full time, but you've just got to learn how to fix it and mechanize that. And that's definitely number 4. Number 5 is an extremely important one, but build relationships with customers rather than just become a number. If you just become a number and you're extremely robotic with the customer, you're not asking them about their family, their friends, or you're not asking about their hobbies, or you're not building a relationship with the customer, it's going to be extremely hard to close bigger tickets. You've got to build relationships with the customer. And this was an extremely hard lesson to learn initially, because I was like, oh, here's the price. But it was an easy fix as you start to analyze your diction in your interactions with them, these customers. Something I like to do is I like to tell them I'm on a recorded line, and I listen to the conversations. Because whenever you can listen to the conversations, then you can basically learn how to fix where you went wrong. Those are my 5 things that I've definitely learned throughout the full-time pressure washing gig. Hope y'all like this type of format or anything like that. If y'all stay tuned, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. And I hope if you're going to pursue this endeavor, or if you are in this endeavor right now, that you do it with your whole heart and you do it the right way. Because if you do, you're going to find exponential returns, because I believe goodwill exponentially returns far more than any other investment. So, guys, Young Pressure, Tristan, I'm signing out. Peace.